Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cosmic Gaming Unlimited. I'm your host, Jeremy. Today, we'll be reviewing the ROG gaming card from JM Global. They are an AliExpress store. Links to the product will be in the description below if you're interested in what you see today. Disclaimer: the ROG gaming card was provided to me free of charge. My opinions are my own. I have received no money for this review. A lot of the microphone audio was unintelligible due to operator error, which has been corrected, and that individual has been given a stern warning for their negligence. When you first insert the ROG gaming card into your ROG Ally or similar Windows device, the File Explorer will open and display the contents of the SD card. Prior to launching RetroBat or Play Night, change your controller from auto to gamepad mode from the Armory crate. After selecting RetroBat, you will launch into RetroBat, which will be a front end for Emulation Station, which is a front end for RetroArch, which is a front end for all of your emulators. The ROG game card has over 38,000 games on it. To me, this is not the reason I would purchase this card, though. It's the fact that the emulation station is already set up and the emulators already have a good default settings applied to them. Not all games are going to be the best version of that game or even in your language. Typically, the ROG game card will cost you about $150 to $155 on AliExpress. Right now, they're having a sale for $82. With this lower price, I think this is a easier thing to buy. It has a lot more value to it at that price. The SD card itself, which is a SanDisk Ultra 512 gigabyte SD card, seems to be genuine. I didn't see markings on it or anything that would make me think that it's fake. It seems to work really well in the ROG Ally. I don't have any issues with it. So that alone is usually between $55 and $65 on Amazon. So for another like $17, $20, you're getting Emulation Station already set up with you. The BIOS is already installed. The emulator is already installed and set up. It's ready to go. And we're not even going to talk about the games because I feel like the games are not curated well for the individual. So there's going to be a lot of games in there people aren't going to like. It's not their cup of tea. It's not their language. It's not the version of the game they wanted to play. So I suggest that you provide your own games. Get them through legal methods. Uh, Put in there what you want. Get rid of
Now we are
everything that
loading
you
this
know
up
you're not
off of
going
an
to
SD
play.
card,
That
so
way you can free up
sometimes the load
space on the
times will
SD
be a little
card.
bit longer.
This SD card is packed. It's 512 gigabytes. It has 1.58 megabytes free. It is loaded to the gills with games. Um, you're never going to be able to play all these games. So I would actually start hacking away all the games that you know you're not going to play. Getting the games you know you will play because it's missing quite a few that I think are standout games that everybody should have in their emulation uh, playlist. No, I did not order this off AliExpress directly. JM Global reached out to me via email on my YouTube channel. I spotted the email. I responded to him. I actually thought it was a scam at first. No offense, JM Global, but I don't know you until I made this video. So I seen the email. I was a little skeptical, but that's why I made a burner email specifically for YouTube contact list. That way, like no one's getting any of my personal information. So I went ahead and gave them a delivery address, which is a PO box. If you're going to do a YouTube channel and expecting packages and parcels, uh, get a PO box, something that's not near your home. If you have to drive like a town or two over to get the stuff, it's probably worth it. That way, people don't know your addresses. They can't find you and try to do anything weird, right? So stay out of those situations. So get a burner email address and a PO box. That way, you are safe. Protect yourself and protect your bank accounts, everything you need to do. That being said, uh, this company seemed pretty straightforward. All they said was like, "Hey, we're going to send you the item. Do your honest opinion. We appreciate the positive feedback if you have positive feedback, but we would rather have your honest opinion." I was like, "Good. That's what I want to see because I'm not really seeing that here lately." Uh, I've been trying to do some affiliate videos, influencer programs, but they are very strict on what you can say. This was kind of a breath of fresh air. It's like, all right, I'm going to get this item. I'm going to be able to do a video on it. Now, of course, there's no money involved. Um, but I did get a free SD card and I don't have to return it. It's a 512 gigabyte. So it's got just about like 55 to $65 value just in the SD card. So that's pretty good. I don't really need SD cards. I do have tons of them, just from all the devices I've bought over the past year. And also, I've had to purchase additional SD cards just so I can do different custom firmwares on different devices. So this is just another like item to have. So I was very surprised that it worked as well as it does. The company seems legit. They have pretty positive reviews on AliExpress, which can be faked, but it just seems like a lot of those AliExpress ones that do fake them, they kind of like burn away. You know, like they delete their stores completely after they scam you out of your money. So this looks like a legitimate seller on AliExpress, and the item is good, right? It's exactly what it says it is, right? This is an SD card that has emulation station on it and 38,000 games. Um, if you're expecting only that and you're okay with spending $82 on it, I say go for it. Uh, at the full price of 152 to $155, I would not do this. Um, just go ahead and spend like half a day, go buy yourself an SD card, set this up yourself. Emulate Station is free. You can get a lot of the BIOSes and the emulators for free offline. You just gotta search around for them. You can source your ROMs yourself if you have the means. Um, and if you don't have the means, I think a lot of you out there are clever enough to find ROMs somehow. So I think this is just trying to take the hassle out of it. If you are want a hassle-free game experience, this is it. Now, if you are wanting something a little bit else besides the emulators and the older games, this does have um, some indie titles included on it that are native to PC. I didn't really touch these that much. I just wanted to see if they worked, and they did work. But honestly, those are modern games. I'm probably gonna buy those legitimately off of Steam, GOG, uh, places like that where you're supporting a developer at the time. Where with the emulators, a lot of those companies have been shut down for years, and you're never going to see them again. Where like these modern games I feel more comfortable just making sure they get paid. They can continue to make great games, but they are included on the SD card. So if you are looking for an easy place to hack away, I would just get rid of Play Night and all these games on it. If that's not your cup of tea, it's not mine. So I'm going to be deleting these games off here first, and then putting more retro games. I'll probably expand the uh, PlayStation 2 era portfolio on the card. It could use some more. There's some other games from the big end that I would like to put on here. I'm really just trying to avoid talking about the Big N and all their stuff they've been into lately. They are unpredictable at the moment about who they're going to go after. So I'm a nobody channel. I can't afford anything like any kind of lawsuits or takedown notices or anything. I'm literally trying to make my way to get monetized. Uh, so I'm trying not to show any like gameplay footage or anything like that that could get me taken down. Once things become clear in the future, I'll probably show more footage of games that are being emulated because a lot of people want to know how well these games run, and you deserve to know before spending money on a retro gaming handheld, on an ROG Ally, on a Steam Deck. You need to know how well this stuff is. Um, and it'd be great if we could show you. But there are some companies out there who want their slice of the pie. They put a lot of effort into this, and they want to make sure they get their money. Now, whoever they hurt along the way, it really isn't their problem, which is a shame. I feel like there could be amicable ways about going about this. I feel like There's better ways to do things. All right. Hope this information was helpful for everybody. Sorry about my rant there. I get really kind of worked up over some of these items. Um, I want people to really enjoy their gaming hobbies. We should be sharing it with each other, and we should definitely make sure the people who are providing these great games are rewarded in kind. That being said, this item off of AliExpress at the lower value, I think is a lower amount of $82 is a good value. At the higher amount of $150 is not. So right now is a good time to pick it up. If you are not interested in these types of things and you kind of want to do your own setup, there are plenty of guides out there. I'm thinking about doing my own guide, so you guys can do this on the cheap. If $82 is still out of your league, you want to spend like $15 on basically buying a 64 gigabyte SD card and just going with a smaller file size. That's cool. Like, everybody deserves to be able to play these games. Um, Spread the word, get everybody involved. There's plenty of older games out there that need a lot of attention. I would love to give, like, a company money for remasters, remakes, re-releases. Like, they're just not doing it. It's not happening. So let's go ahead and make sure that where there is availability, we point people in the right direction. Once again, thank you for watching. I do monthly giveaways right now. Uh, this week, I'll be announcing the winner for the A30 Mio Retro handheld. Finally got that thing working. It was a pain in the butt, but it is ready to go. Um, I've made a program designed to randomly select a name. I use some Python script to do that, so I'm excited to kind of use that on the video. So good luck, everybody. Please subscribe. Appreciate your time.